Assalamu alaikum. Introduction to Proof Part 1. Our objective is to recognize the method of proof. Materials: textbook, edition 2017, copybook, rulers, and pen. Activity 1. Consider the figure below. Given CEA is equal to 30 degrees and KEC is equal to 90 degrees, we have to calculate the measure of BEK. Please pause the video and try to solve the activity. Solution. We have BEA is equal to 180 degrees. Angle BEA, this angle is equal to 180 degrees. We know because it is a straight angle, then it is 180 degrees. This angle is composed of three angles, which are BEK, KEC, and CEA. So the sum of these three angles is equal to 180 degrees. But we know that KEC is equal to 90 degrees from the given. CEA is equal to 30 degrees also from the given. So BEK plus 90 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now we subtract to get the angle BEK. The measure of angle BEK is equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees, which is 60 degrees. In the previous activity, we wrote 5 mathematical statements to calculate the measure of angle BEK. These are the 5 mathematical statements. Statement 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's state the reason of each statement. What do we mean by the reason of each statement? We mean that we have to state the reason behind each statement. Why did we write each statement and how did we find each statement? Let's start by statement 1. Statement 1, BEA is equal to 180 degrees. What is the reason behind this statement? In the previous activity, we saw in the figure that BEA is a straight angle. For this reason, we wrote BEA equal 180 degrees. So simply, the reason of the first statement is that it is a straight angle. Let's move to the second statement. The sum of these three angles is equal to 180 degrees. Also, we saw in the figure that BEA is composed of these three angles. Then the sum of these three angles is equal to 180 degrees. Then the reason of the second statement is simply sum of angles. Let's move to statement 3. BEK plus 90 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. What did we do here? As we see here in statement 3, we are substituting KEC by its value and CEA by its value, and these two values are given from the beginning. So we are just substituting each angle by its value. So the reason behind statement 3 is substitution. Why it is substitution? Because we are substituting the angle by its value, which is given from the beginning. Let's move to statement 4. Here we are just subtracting two quantities. So what is the reason? The reason is simply subtraction. Statement 5. BEK is equal to 180 degrees minus 120 degrees, which is 60 degrees. What we are doing here we are just continuing the subtraction from statement 4. So here we don't have a reason. Here we have the conclusion. BEK is equal to 60 degrees is the conclusion, which is the result we need to find. This argument, writing each mathematical statement and stating its reason, is called a proof. This is the method of proof. What do we mean by the method of proof? Is that when we want to find any mathematical conclusion, or we are asked to find any mathematical conclusion, we have to write each mathematical statement and state its reason. This method is called the method of proof. Now back to activity 1, same previous activity. In activity 1, we said, consider the figure to the right. We have to find the measure of BEK. Now we will change the question from find the measure of BEK to show that BEK equals 60 degrees or prove that BEK equals 60 degrees. What do we mean by show that or prove that? Show that and prove that means that we have to make a proof in order to find the measure of BEK, and it must be equal to 60 degrees. First, let's talk about the given. The given are true statements that can be used directly because it is given. What do we mean because it is given? We are given from the beginning their measure. So, when we write the statement, the reason behind these statements is given. We can use them directly without stating any reason. Note, prove that and show that have the same meaning. Both means that we have to make a mathematical proof in order to find the result. Now we will resolve the activity, activity 1, but in a proof form using the method of proof. We have the figure to the right. We have to state every statement and its reason here. What is the reason? A reason is why did we write the statement and how did we find the statement, the reason behind this statement. We will write each statement here and in front of it, its reason. CEA equal 30 degrees and KEC equal 90 degrees are given. Remark that in every proof we have to state at the beginning all the given before we start making the proof. As we said before, BA equal 180 degrees a straight angle. The sum of the three angles equal 180 degrees, sum of angles or addition of angles. Here we are substituting each angle by its value. So the reason is substitution. Substitute the angle by its value. Here we have addition because we are adding 90 and 30. And here we have subtraction, we are subtracting two quantities, and finally we have the conclusion that we need to prove. This is the method of proof. We rewrite or resolve the activity using the method of proof by stating each statement and its reason to find the final result. Activity 2. Given the figure below, and we have OAB equal to ODC. So angle A is equal to angle D. 1. Put the coded properties on the figure, from the figure and the given. 2. Complete the given table to show that OCD equal to OBA. So it is required to show that OCD, this angle, is equal to OBA, this angle. Please pause the video and try to solve the activity. Solution. First, we have to put the coded properties on the figure, from the figure, clear from the figure, and from the given. From the given, we have OAB equal to ODC, and from the figure, we have only AOB and DOC are vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. Now we have to complete the table. We have to complete the reason for each statement and to put the statement for each reason. OAB equal to ODC, it's clear from the given, so the reason is given. Vertically opposite angles. What are the vertically opposite angles? AOB and DOC are vertically opposite angles, so they are equal. We have three angles, their sum is equal to 180 degrees. The angles are angle A and B and O. Angle A, angle O, and angle B. So we have the reason is the sum of angles in triangle ABO or AOB, the same. Now, the sum of angles in triangle ODC. What angles do we have in triangle ODC? We have angle ODC, angle OCD, and angle DOC. Their sum is 180 degrees. OAB plus OBA plus BOA is equal to what? As we see here, the two equations are equal to 180 degrees. Then they are equal. We are substituting the second equation by its value, which is 180 degrees. Then the reason here is substitution. When we have two equal equations, we can put the members of the equations equal. Now, we have OBA equal to OCD. we get the result. How did we get the final conclusion? As we see here, OAB is equal to ODC from the given, so we can eliminate them. Why? Because when we have an equation and we have equal terms from the two members of the equation, we can eliminate the equal terms and the equation doesn't change. Also, what do we have from the previous steps? We have AOB equal to DOC. What do we have now? The rest are OBA and OCD. Then OBA is equal to OCD by elimination. Application. CBD is a scanning triangle. ADB are collinear points. Show that angle ADC is equal to the sum of angle DCB and CBD. Before we start, let's think about the shapes that we have here. What shape do we have? First, we have supplementary angles or straight angle, and we have a triangle, so we can use the property sum of angles in triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So these are the clear given. Please pause the video and try to solve the application. Solution. Let's make a proof. We said first that ADC plus CDB is equal to 180 degrees supplementary angles. Also, we have sum of angles in triangle DCB, two equal equations. We can put them equal. What is the reason here? The reason is substitution. Now, we have the result ADC is equal to DCB plus CBD. We have CDB here and also we have CDB here, the same angle, so we can eliminate the angle from both sides of the equation and we get ADC is equal to DCB plus CBD by elimination. Assignment. Review pages 72 and 73 from the textbook. Homework from the textbook, exercise 6, page 27. Write it as a proof. Exercise 10, page 76. Exercise 13, page 77. And exercises 4, 7, and 8, pages 27 and 28. Summary. Recognize a proof. Have first to read the given carefully. Search for the definitions, properties, or theorems related to the given. Distinguish between true and false statements, and distinguish between statement and reason. Thank you for your attention.